Donald Trump posted about Desi Lydic late at night, dismissing her program as fake, criticizing its ratings, and suggesting that her show had become irrelevant.
Dream for any journalist is landing an interview with the president. I've studied every interview, and it comes down to a few basic rules. Get the out of my shot! Get out! You might think your job is to hold the president accountable, but this isn't The Post, and you're not Tom Hanks.
So last night he held an affordability-themed rally at where else? A casino. This is an important issue that affects all Americans. So President Trump, let's hear your solution.
Which is better, Sleepy Joe or Crooked Joe? We have 20,000 people. I say, which you like, Sleepy Joe or Crooked Joe? Typically, Crooked Joe wins. I'm surprised, because to me, he's a sleepy son of a bitch, you know?
Get over Joe Biden already. Joe Biden is retired now. He's allowed to be sleepy. What's your excuse? Hey, whoa. Have some respect for the commander-in-chief. That's President Pussy to you. Even a guy taking a shit on the subway will have one New Yorker cheering him on.
During the game, President Trump appeared to fall asleep.
And we will continue to talk to our farmers, continue to understand exactly what this looks like and what is necessary. The final thing I'll say is...
How are you falling asleep live on TV in your own cabinet meetings? But okay, so we got the Biden stuff out of the way. Then it was time to finally talk affordability.
Let me tell you, black people love Trump. I got the biggest vote. I got the biggest vote with black people. They know a scam better than anybody. They know what it is to be scammed.
Okay, that's racist. But I love how Trump is like, black people love me, and that's why I came to the blackest area I could think of, the Poconos. And stop bragging. You only won 13% of black people. My potato salad polls higher with black people, but at least no one was thinking about the Epstein files anymore.
For minors, do we love minors? I love minors.
I was watching this on Fox News last night, and I had the captions on because I'm Gen Z. Don't Google it. Person doing the closed captions is also confused, and then delete. True story. Whoopsie. That's what Fox gets for hiring Prince Andrew to do the captions.
President Donald Trump has gone on a full rampage recently of berating and insulting female reporters.
You are an obnoxious, a terrible reporter.
It's not the question that I mind, it's your attitude. The way you ask the question with the anger and the meanness is terrible. Argentina's fighting for its life, young lady. You don't know anything about it. Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? You know nothing about nothing. Quiet. You're really obnoxious. You don't listen. You never listen. That's why you're second grade. I don't even want to take a question. It's a waste of time. You're totally unprepared. You ought to go back and learn how to be a reporter. I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark, which you would be incapable of doing. Goodbye, everybody. You too.
Mr. Trump, just quick follow-up. What the is your problem? This guy is exhausting. It's like he won't stop until he gives every woman in the country resting Melania face. Can you just try being nice to a woman just once?
We even brought our superstar today, Caroline, when she gets up there with that beautiful face and those lips that don't stop, up like a little machine gun.
Never mind, I'll take the insults.
Desi, the president is going through menopause.
Michael, men don't go through menopause.
We don't call it menopause. When a man gets menopause, we call it dudopause.
Michael, this is silly. Trump doesn't have a vagina.
Then what do you call this? You know?
Cheating on the election.
Do you have evidence to support
all
that?
I have to do is look. All I have to do is look.
All you have to do is look, people. It's right there in front of you. Do Republicans have any actual evidence for this rigging?
What evidence is there to prove that there was rigged?
Look, some of these efforts are so diabolical and so far upstream it is impossible to prove.
The fact that there is no evidence is the evidence. We all know Donald Trump has a long list of enemies. Iran, Democrats, the far-left radicals known as the Catholic Church.
You know, the windmills. Boom, boom, boom. Windmills. Wind.
Aren't those wind...
Comedy Central offered no immediate response, and neither did Lydic. Instead, she waited until she was back behind her own desk, in front of her own cameras, with control of the conversation. Then she began by reading Trump's words exactly as he had written them. There was no joke at first, no reaction. She simply allowed the statement to sit in the room. She placed the printed post on the desk. "Fake," she repeated. Then she pointed to the irony. She reminded viewers that the criticism was coming from the same man who once told reporters that the boos raining down on him at Madison Square Garden were, according to him, mostly cheers. Lydic brought up the actual footage. Trump's own voice played from the clip. "Mostly cheers," he said while standing outside Air Force One, as the reaction from the New York crowd made its opinion considerably harder to misunderstand. Lydic barely interrupted. She let the footage run from beginning to end. Then she turned back toward the camera. "That's the guy calling my show fake," she said. But she wasn't finished. She moved to another example just 3 weeks earlier. The same man had been standing at a podium defending an election bill when he appeared to lose his place in the middle of his own sentence. It happened live, in front of viewers watching across multiple networks. "Could I have your photo, please?" Trump said, reaching for a word that simply does not exist in the English language. This time, Lydic replayed the moment in slow motion. There was no punchline layered over the clip. No additional commentary, only Trump's own voice struggling through the explanation of his own bill. And that became the moment that spread. Trump had chosen to attack her through a platform where he controlled the message and where she could not immediately respond. Lydic answered from a platform where she could let his own recorded words make the argument for her. Then she returned to the evidence. A president had taken the time to label a comedian's program fake. Her response did not require another joke. It required only 2 recordings of Trump speaking for himself. The audience was left with the obvious question, who actually needed the fact check? He called her fake. Then his own archived footage carried the rest of the argument for 10 straight minutes. Trump has not publicly addressed Lydic's response segment since it aired. There was no follow-up post and no mention of it during any briefing. Behind Lydic, both clips remained ready to play, and as the credits rolled, the footage they apparently forgot about came back onto the screen. The pattern, once again, repeated itself.